Welcome back. Well, a wild week on the court has shaken up the standings, and it's also changed up our power rankings. For more on that, Trey standing by with his list. Trey, take it away.
Thanks so much, Spencer. Big time action this past week, and with a lot more of conference play to come, happening nightly, shook these rankings up just a little bit. Let's take a look. In Maryland, Queen Anne's is going to stay at number 5, even after that surprise loss to Kent Island. Cambridge will come in at 4. They now have sole possession of the Bayside North. There it is right there. Still at 3, the Parkside Rams. They get another chance at my top 2 teams to steal an upset. Pocomoke lays in at number 2. And our new number 1, those Stephen Decatur Seahawks. Coach B.J. Johnson has those guys playing great at the right time of the season. And over in Delaware, Woodbridge slides back to 5 after falling to number 4. Milford, the Bucks are now set to run away with back-to-back Henlopen South titles. Cape Henlopen was on upset alert last night, narrowly escaped Caesar Rodney, so they'll stay at 3 for now. Smyrna comes in at number 2. They should get by this week, hosting Concord and CR. And at number 1, again, those Dover Senators. No games for Dover this week to come, but in 7 days, as you spoke on, they will host number 2 Smyrna. We'll have to see if the Eagles can get to number 1 that day. Those are your top 5 this week. Spencer, back to you.
Well, as you expect, we got a little different list, but we're going to start over here in Maryland. I got coming in at 5 right now. I'm going to sneak them in the list, and it's going to be Parkside sitting right there. At number 4, I'm going to also have a number of the team out of the north right there. We're going to also have Cambridge at 3. And then the real interesting part comes at the top of the list and I've been fighting it all season long, and I still have some thoughts about it, but I'm going to put Pocomoke at number 2, and that means Decatur has finally won me over in this long, long battle, and I'm not going to sit here and say you were right, Trey, but I'm going to put them in at number 1, and we'll see if things would change the other way around. But over in Delaware, I'm going to have Dover at number 1, Cape at number 2, Milford at 3. You have Smyrna ranked too high, in my opinion, right now. I have them at 4, and Woodbridge over there at 5. But it's time for another quick commercial break. Coming up on the other side, we're going to talk a little girls hoops, as Bennett was at home, and they had a tough matchup as they were taking on Washington. Those highlights after the break.
My name is Gary Bordeaux.
My name is Tyrus Parnell.
We play for Parkside Rams, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.